Away from that, pressure is mounting on the Agnes Zani-led committee ahead of the looming 7th March deadline. The committee says that with 5 days to the deadline, it will not be presenting a final report, but a status report on the 10-point agenda signed by the former Prime Minister, the late Raila Odinga, and President William Ruto. Martin Opio reports.
The clock ticks towards the deadline agreed upon by late Raila Odinga and President William Ruto in March last year. The committee says it is 67% done with the work they were set out to achieve. According to Javas Bigambo, Vice Chair of the Co-Intern Committee, the anniversary of the signing will be used to present a status report on the progress the team has made so far, which means that the committee will require an extension. Bigambo says after the conclusion of the exercise, the implementation will then begin. The committee is currently moving around the country collecting views from different stakeholders, including governors. However, the issue of possible extension is raising jitters, with Secretary General of ODM Edwin Sifuna insisting that the only person eligible to extend time is late Raila Odinga, who understood the reason why the deadline was set in the first place.
You must go to Bondo and get Baba's signature. No other signature can be appended to extend this MOU, because there was a period within which we were to achieve certain things and then start planning ourselves as a party for the next general election.
Bigambo contends that ODM Secretary General is playing politics, as he understands that being the overseer of the deal, implementation is longer than expected.
The words that are on this document, and this document was signed by Raila. Why are these people putting words into Raila's mouth? If Baba wanted to say what they are saying, that it will be a review and then it will go on, he would have written this here. And that is the reason why when I was speaking at the burial of Mzee, I asked everyone to respect him in his death.
Of concern is the very atrocities the committee is supposed to be addressing as still being committed as police killings continue to surge.
One was the respect for human rights and democracy. Edwin Sifuna, who was there present at the signing of that agreement, can tell you he had a rally in Kitengela and we lost one life and the police lobbed tear gas and there was violence meted upon people by an administration that had signed and committed itself to respect human rights.
Sifuna's sentiments are echoed by analyst Fanyamambo Kinuthia, who argues that the committee was a waste of taxpayers' monies as issues such as electoral injustice are yet to be resolved.
Boundaries review needs to happen. There's been a lot of moving of populations from one place to another in search of greener pastures, we would say. And also kufungua server, which they were talking of, trying to open up the server and to know what happened in those elections. A government that keeps saying they won this election fair and square has a problem opening the server and just showing that they won the elections fair and square.
Among the issues to be addressed was the NADCO report, with analyst Kinuthia claiming that issues within the report such as the cost of living and surging corruption cases continue to be the order of the day. Other issues the committee is to look at that formulated the 10-point agenda are auditing of the national debt and safeguarding the right to peaceful assembly. Martin Opio, KTN.
Shift in focus, the National Treasury Cabinet Secretary John Badi